my name is Otazo and welcome to a tutorial video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I create my thumbnails using Picsart. I did have a few friends ask me, yo, bro, your thumbnails are really good. How do you make them? So to help with that, I decided to make this quick video on how I make my thumbnails. And if you haven't seen them, you can go to my channel. You can just look at the thumbnails and look at the videos too, but you can also look at the thumbnail. So for this video, I'm mostly just gonna be using Picsart. Well, that's what it's about. It's just Picsart. I do use some of these other things, but for this video, I'm just gonna use Picsart. Alright everyone, so this is like the main home screen of Picsart. Just click on the plus button down there, and okay, so I have a few things here. We're gonna blur out some things here, but yeah, just roll with it for right now. Right, this is what I do. So literally this video is just gonna be me just basically creating a thumbnail. Let's say I'll create one for this video that I'm gonna be uploading. So first, what I usually do is I go to these free photos down here. They're just free to use. There's so many, and there's just a huge variety, right? Now, some of these obviously are probably not for your thumbnail. Probably you don't want this cat legs spread open, But let's see. I would pick something like this. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really good. So here's what I did, right? Step 1, I go to tools and I click crop. It's the first option. And what you do is you click 16 by 9. After that, you adjust to wherever you want it. All your thumbnails should be 16 by 9. That's like the ratio for your thumbnail. I'm gonna set it to, I think right about there. Yeah, that looks nice. So each YouTuber has like their own uniqueness to their thumbnails, right? Mine, if you go to my channel, you'll see this a lot. Mine usually has this red border like that. If you go to my channel, like literally, I'm not kidding. If you go to my channel, like 90% of the videos have this red border, just because I don't know, okay? I associate the color red with my channel, so yeah. So, but we do that for last. I do that for last, actually. So once you've cropped your picture or whatever background you want, you can choose any background. It really doesn't matter. What I usually do next, I go to effects and I click motion blur. It just helps separate the background from the foreground, and I really like that. Maybe that's not your cup of tea, and I understand. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just showing you how I make my thumbnails. After that, you can click apply, and there you go. Once you click apply, you can't really change the settings. So what I mean by that is, if you go to effects and you click motion blur, you tap it again, you can change like so many settings here, right? But once you click apply, it's stuck as it is, right? You can't change it again unless you want to go back and then redo it. After that, I would then proceed to add images or whatever I want to be in the thumbnail, right? But first, we're just gonna add like the main focus of the video. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna add this Picsart logo, right? Because this is what the video is about. The video is about Picsart and how I create my thumbnails using Picsart. So obviously use a Picsart logo. What I always do, right? And I know like so many people don't know how to do this, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys. You click border, right? I love doing this with all my photos, right? You click white and it creates this white outline on basically anything you put in there. You can create a white outline, and I think that makes things stand out a lot in your thumbnails. So I do that for basically everything, and you can do it too. So I can rotate it, I can increase its size, decrease. So I'll say I'll probably make this, I think that's a good size. I'll place it right about there. So since my uniqueness, it has like a red border around it, my unique thumbnail, that's what I'm trying to say. I do need to have like a little bit of space. I think right there is good. So we have that, right? And so I think maybe we should add some text now. What should I say? I should put, how about all caps would be better. Making thumbnails in Picsart! Exclamation point. Alright, so actually let me double click that again. And do that. Alright, that's a lot better. So, or you know what, we could go for, alright, so obviously that looks terrible, right? That's not the greatest. So what I do next, I go to color, and there's a few things you can do here, which is why I think Picsart is really good for making thumbnails, right? So you could just choose a plain color if that's what you like, great. But what I usually do is I click gradient, and here you can pick 2 different colors, and then, will that look good? That looks better. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That looks decent. That looks alright. Also, we do gotta change the font. I do not mess with that one. So, if you check out some of my latest videos, I think I've been using this one, permanent marker. Oh, one other thing. I say like a majority of the fonts here are free, but then of course there's like this one. You see there's a little crown next to it. That's because it's like for premium, but we don't touch premium around here. But for this, I'm gonna be using Luckiest Guy. I think this one is probably one of the better ones for like thumbnails. I think it looks a lot better. So we have that, and like I said, with any picture, I always add a white outline, and that goes for text too. So you can see stroke, see the T at the bottom. This is where the beautiful magic happens. So once again, white always. I don't even know why this is an option. I just go all the way each time, just make it really stand out. Let me adjust this real quick, make it look nice. That looks better. Alright then, after that you can go over here. There's a few other things. So I usually go to shadow, and actually let me move this up just so you can see it. So I turn opacity all the way up so you can like really see it, and then I turn blur all the way down, because if you turn it up it just makes it look blurry. You can see it right there. So I turn it all the way down and opacity all the way up. So then let me readjust this real quick, and then you can mess with spacing. Sometimes I do, depending, but I think for this video maybe we'll make it just a bit bigger. I think that looks good. Another thing, alright, let me go back to color. I forgot about this white ball in the middle. You can move it on the slider, and it affects where the colors are coming from, right? So I'll probably put that right there. I think that looks pretty good. In Picsart, there are so many things you can add. You can go to stickers. There's some weird stuff is about to pop up. Like this is mainly used for like editing, just like normal like photos, right? But there are so many other things that you can do, like creating thumbnails, like what I do. You can literally go up here to search, and look up memes. Ignore my search history there real quick. And there's just so many things you can add. Like, it's it's so funny. You can add this if you want. Always add a border. Always. But maybe you don't want to, and that's understandable. Oh, here's another thing. There's these two like squares in the top. Click that, and that will help you move things between layers. So I can move this down. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but we're not gonna put that in. Let me fix this again. And yeah, I mean, that is basically what goes into making my thumbnails. Not too much. It's pretty easy, simple, basic. I probably could have picked a better background. It really would have helped it stand out a lot more. We could add some effects, I think, so let me go get that. Alright, so these are just like a few of the effects that I have. Like, these are really good, high quality effects, and I'm not gonna show you how I get them. Like, this is literally just like a fraction of how many there is. Like, I only had time to get these because it was like late, and I was like, I need to go to bed, right? But if you want, in a separate video, I can show you like where I can get even more. Like, there's so many, and they're all high quality, and they're all super dope looking. Like, it's so awesome. But maybe for this one, I can go with this one. Maybe this one looks pretty nice. So let me zoom it all the way out. And so of course you're like, well, you can't see anything. Well, that's where the layering comes in play. You can move this all the way to the back, and there's that. I would say that looks a lot more appealing than it did earlier. And there's just so many things you can do. But maybe I could get another effect in here. So I went with this one. Maybe if I can move it back, maybe that looks better, I think. So once you click apply, you will not be able to change anything. Like, you can no longer change the text, you can no longer change the outline, you can't change the effects. Like, once you click apply, then it's set there, right? You cannot mess with it anymore. So I think that is pretty good. I think that's good enough. So I'm going to click apply, and then I'll crop everything out that's outside of its ratio, right? So basically for me, that is almost it. That's almost it. I do go to border, like I said. I click inside, not outside, inside. Turn outer all the way to 0. For me, I put inner at 5. Opacity at 100, and then I always click this. But that is me. That is for me, lazy little Tazo, right? Can't copy me. I swear, if I catch one of you guys trying to copy me, I'm coming after you. But this is my unique thumbnail style, right? So I think that pretty much is it. Like, there's so many other things you can do. Like, literally just go around and just mess with everything here. And you saw like the apps I had laid out in the beginning. Some of those can be really helpful. I think Fonto is one. Maybe I can make a video with that in the future. But this is just how I make thumbnails. I can go into a lot more depth, and I can show you some other things, like implementing text from other apps such as Fonto. Like, there you can get like some pretty good stuff and move them over to Picsart and have like an even better thumbnail. So this is just how I create just a normal thumbnail. Usually I create like a bit of like gaming type thumbnails, kind of similar like this. If you want, you can check out my channel, Lazy Little Tazo. Obviously, this is where I'm recording it. But you can check out my videos, you can check out my thumbnails, you can check out my videos. Please check out my videos. That would like mean a lot. But I hope that this helps, and like, please, like, honestly, if you want more, like, just comment down below like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, hey, I want some more help, and I will be gladly to does that even make sense? I would be gladly, I don't know, but I will be glad to make another separate video where I show you in more depth stuff. Alright guys, I think that is going to wrap up the video. This is going to be the thumbnail for this video, right? So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys, I hope this helps you. If it does, let me know. If it does help you, comment and like and subscribe. That would mean the absolute world to me. That'd be super awesome. So I think that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.